We traveled from Bordeaux, France to Paris, France via train. The high-speed train traveled approximately 380 miles in a little over 2 hours. One train is super fast. So we're gonna go there in 2 hours. I don't know how fast that is, but we'll see. Our last stop in Shenzhen. Yep.
This train station is crazy busy. This is your first look at Paris when you come out of the train station.
Look at that door.
Super tall. It's the last look at the train station. We won't be back here because we're gonna fly out. Our 90-day Shenzhen pass. It will end in a week. So we'll fly out to Ireland, right?
Yeah, Dublin.
Looking at about 40-minute walk to the Airbnb. So this is where Scott chose to eat. Well, so we showed up and they gave us menu and told Scott there's no lasagna, so we ordered off that menu back there. We both got spaghettis. Spaghetti tomato and spaghetti chef. We also got 2 coffees. There's no such thing as cappuccinos. So this is it. A little baby ones. Cheers. Yeah. Alright, this is my spaghetti du chef. And this is spaghetti la tomato and mozzarella. We got some bread, we got some parmesan.
I came all the way from Italy for some good spaghetti.
And I guess we gotta try it in France.
It's really good.
You're gonna put some
I'm
parmesan?
gonna put some on, but it's good like that. Like it's not over the top. Yours looks like it's got real stuff in it.
It's like the tuna.
Yeah. The bread is nice and soft and crispy on the outside. That's good bread. You like?
It's got tomato. I think this is spinach.
Yeah.
Lots of garlic, lots of flavor. Lots of flavor, this one. I like it. Alright. We found ourselves at a grocery store right near our Airbnb. Here's a look at some of the things they sell. It's really, I like that. Lentils. Sell a lot of the foods that I would love to eat. Bonjour. So they have all these different gazpachos. And watermelon. I'm gonna get that one. And some juice.
Yeah.
You want the ananas?
No, I want to get the other one.
Which one?
grapefruit juice and the other.
It's the same ones.
Day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna cruise around, see what we can see. Maybe go up to this tower. And
Do you know what the tower's called?
Montparnasse. It's Tour Montparnasse. It's the tallest building in Paris.
Yeah, and that's maybe where we're gonna get our first look at the Eiffel Tower. But first, coffee. Food. Let's go. So we end up getting the metro pass for a few days. And today we'll be taking the metro. 17 stops?
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
Ooh.
That'd be the record.
A market down there. Here in France is the first time I've ever seen like dividers to keep you from falling on the train tracks or to keep you safe from the train rolling in really quickly. But some places here have them, some don't have them. This is an example of one that doesn't have it. Sometimes the trains are older, like this one. Breizh Cafe? Breizh. So where Scott says the best crepes are made.
Well, we can try to sit in.
Right here?
Kind of thing.
Have my kind of thing. Sunny side up eggs, raw milk, santé, artisanal ham, artichoke, $15.50. Oh, I'm gonna get one of these. And then Scott's gonna get a crepe, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one yet, so I'll check back with you in a second. Alright, we found the crepes. You're getting which one?
This last one with the apple.
Homemade caramel sauce. Homemade apple compote and whipped cream. Okay. I want to get a green salad. You get a choice between cider vinegar or wasabi vinaigrette. You know which one I'm getting. Looking very frothy.
This is our first one in Paris.
First coffee in Paris.
Pretty strong.
Colombia is better.
Yeah, way better.
Colombia is better.
There's like all kinds of weird things happening in that coffee. At first it tasted good, and then it was like...
We forever ruined Colombia. Oh, that's looking decent. My little salad. Still working on my coffee. Scott's looks amazing though.
Yeah, it's tiny though.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I hope you're getting some of that sauce. Wait, some of that.
Oh wow. They make their caramel homemade here, and you can really tell it was cooked. It's got that cooked caramel.
I heard a crunch when you bit into it.
There wasn't any crunches there, I could tell. Just like some of that
Need to go
cream.
with it.
It's cold, like an ice cream. Oh, this is
Well,
amazing.
So is it the best crepe you've ever had?
I think so. Yeah. It's worth the money. Now let's see yours. What is this called again?
I don't know. Trying yours.
Oh, you shouldn't have dessert before your food.
Shut your mouth.
I was hoping it'd be all gone by the time you got to your finished your food. You can see the big pieces at the end.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gross, huh?
Wow. The caramel on that.
Homemade.
Wow. Sorry.
That looks crunchy. Yeah.
It's not the center though. I guess it is.
There's some ham, there's some eggs,
There's my artichoke.
and some cheese.
Should probably stick to yours.
You like yours better. Admit it.
It's good. It's like a pancake with a bunch of artichoke, ham, egg. Maybe you'll try.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Do you want a half and half?
No, absolutely not.
Alright, so the bill for that was $42.
Cappuccinos are $6 each.
Yeah, that's crazy. The rest of it was reasonable, not the cappuccino though.
Yeah.
We're just walking, taking in the sights, seeing what there is around. Okay, so we're in a McDonald's just making sure we got this. Okay, gosh. You want to know all your information up front.
Alright, what do you want to say?
Alright, so let's look at signature menu first. Beyonde. I never heard of that. One Beyonde, two Beyondes. Okay.
Yes.
Royal. Royal with cheese.
What is CBO? What is a 280? What is this? Petites. Oh, egg and cheese and something deluxe. A petite deluxe. Sandwiches. I just looked at that. Salads. These are like new. I never seen anything like that.
See how much one is? $9.
And whatever this is, McFirst. Maxi McFirst, golden. All right, that's it. You can choose potatoes, fries, salad, but this is only almost $20.
I'm trying to sell you more stuff. Yeah, it's almost $20 for that meal deal.
So this is the Hotel de Ville. Got the Olympics signs out there. So down there might be Notre-Dame. We're like 2 miles away from it and you can see how big it is. It's just huge. They have the Olympic signs down there.
This is for the Paris Liberation Ceremony. That's why it's fenced off.
Ah.
This is the Seine. We've crossed the Seine before in other cities. The River Seine.
Spell that?
S-I-E-N-E. S-E-I-N-E.
Let's see.
S-E-I-N-E.
The river.
And now this part is the island right here.
So this is the island with Notre-Dame?
Yep. And there's some kind of a castle or something there. Notre-Dame, meaning Our Lady of Paris. It is historically the most visited monument in Paris. On 15 April 2019, while Notre-Dame was undergoing renovation and restoration, its roof caught on fire and burned for 15 hours. There is a documentary called Notre-Dame on Fire, which you should watch if you can. After the fire, restoration proposals suggested modernizing the cathedral, but the French National Assembly rejected them, enacting a law that requires the restoration to preserve the cathedral's historic, artistic, and architectural interest. The French are going to great lengths to bring back everything just the way it was. It was still under restoration from the fire when we were here, so we were not able to see much.
Very, very, very middle, right? That illustrates the, for example, the last McDonald's. That's what happens.
Because nobody likes dirty birds. They're even fighting for a bath. How cute. What an interesting looking metro line sign. And this is sort of the new subway-ish system that I've never seen before, where they have these protection barriers up to keep you safe from the moving train.
The Catacombes of Paris. The underground resting place of more than 6 million people became a novelty place for concerts and private events in the early 19th century.
As we go down into the catacombs. With our audio guide app. This is like 1,000 steps. Getting dizzy. Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. It says it'll be 14 degrees Celsius here all year long.
Now, it is one of the 14 City of Paris museums. Visiting, the feeling is very creepy, as your mind is filled with thoughts of the lives of so many people.
You have to go back 45 million years. Dinosaurs died out 20 million years ago, and at that time, 45 million years ago, the Paris region was under the sea. The sea was quite shallow, only about 30 meters deep. It was warm and tropical, very rich in marine organisms, and limestone sediment was gradually deposited on the seabed. It was that build-up of limestone sediment which then solidified, lithified into the limestone you see today.
To find out how people worked the limestone quarries, carry on through the gallery and then start the next commentary.
The rich mineral resources underneath Paris have been one of the city's major assets all through history since ancient times. In the 1st century AD, the Romans ruled Gaul, and Paris was still called Lutetia. The city extended over the left bank of the Seine from the Ile de la Cité. The Gallo-Romans needed freestone to build their monuments, the forum, amphitheatres, thermal baths. The first open-cast quarries were developed. This time extracting all the limestone without leaving anything, and supporting the quarry ceiling with pillars built by hand with large blocks that can be seen in the gallery. What was left over after cutting was enclosed in dry stone walls, known as agges.
These Arg et Borage quarries are unique to the Paris region and use a highly advanced technique. The hand-built pillars are flexible enough to be piled up and bent, so they support the pressure of the quarry ceiling better than turned pillars, which can eventually break if the rock weakens. This quarry might seem small to you, but you have to remember that behind the Arg, the limestone was worked up to a depth of dozens of meters, which have since been filled in with the leftover stone. A little further along on the right, you can see a sloping gallery below, where the old branched columns alternate with stone arches, giving the place a majestic architectural appearance.
This starts the catacombs, right? No. My goodness. The amount of bullets in here is crazy. Alright, that's enough of this. Great, so, there is no elevator. So, 1,000 stairs down, 1,000 stairs up, I guess. So, Scott found this place called Yaai Thai, and he wants to have some Thai food. Alright, I'm gonna just try the tom kha because I'm not sure what to get. And I'll get that, I guess, with shrimp. And you're getting what? One of these curries?
Yeah, whichever one is the spiciest one. I can't tell what they are.
And a satay. This is a really terrible menu, so it's really hard to read. And I can't even tell you the prices of these things. I don't think it's even on here. I don't know.
I think I got an egg, but it didn't say egg, it said something else. Very good. It's not as spicy as we like, but it's still very good.
Tom kha.
What was that? What happened?
Tempers are hot. The flavor's good. It's a little watery, but the vegetables are super crispy, and that makes it good.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
I bet you this is just as boiling as that one was. like them.
All right. Tom Cobb's.
Sweet, sour, and coconutty. Yeah. Here, let me give you a sip.
I like that.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's minty.
Like citrusy, sweet, sour, coconutty. Yeah,
That's
it's
the best
good.
one of those I've had.
Not bad at all. Bon appetit.
So far, everything is a winner, chicken dinner. Now the chicken's here. Let's see. I don't want to take all that. Oh wow, it's different. I'm gonna guess this is more authentic than we've had because usually the chicken's kind of plain, and then the peanut sauce gives it the flavor. This has its own flavor, and it's nothing I can even explain. It's different. It's really good. Maybe you can explain it.
So hot. It just tastes like normal sausage chicken to me.
Normally it doesn't have flavor in the chicken. Like that?
No.
It's barbecued or something.
I have to go with yours because this tastes normal to me.
Alright. It's good though.
Evening view of Montparnasse Tower. We bought a pass that allows for one daytime and one nighttime visit to the Montparnasse Tower. We went at night first.
Yes, this is the nighttime. So Scott got the nighttime ticket and the daytime ticket.
So we'll be here again.
Right, so we're using the nighttime ticket right now.
The 56th floor, 200 meters or 660 feet from the ground, is home to the Paris Montparnasse observation deck. From here, we watch the Eiffel Tower light show.
Oh, they have a place to eat up here. Oh, we already ate.
We got the app so we can put it up and see everything. Let's see, where is this app here?
Big dark park.
The Louve is down here somewhere. That part looks cool. This area.
Here it is. That's my very first look at the Eiffel Tower. Supposedly this building's taller.
Oh, that's the best way to do it. I forget that looks. Alright, there we go.
Oh, cool.
What do you think?
It's cool. What? We didn't know we could go higher. We were just about to leave. Terrace. What?
Oh, maybe there's a way to get out.
Wow. Another flight of stairs. We are out. Still got glass though.
And later walked down the 1,300 stairs to the bottom floor. Although it didn't seem too bad at the time, both of our legs ached for the next 2 days.
He's trying to convince me to go down 10,000 steps, which is 56 floors. 10,000 steps. That's what people try to accrue in one day of walking. 10,000 steps.
You don't have to count them, you just have to go down.
Yeah, but 10,000 steps. That's equivalent to, I don't know, I think four something miles.
You can't handle it. I'll take that anyway.
There's no way we're 4 something miles up, right? No.
No.
But it's equivalent to traveling 4 miles with the steps.
I don't think it's that equivalent. There's just that many steps.
You're such a punk.
They're only this far.
I don't know what girl would do this with you. Crazy one. Alright, if you want to go, I'll go with you, but it's going. God. What? Ugh. Okay, 1 floor. 2 of these huge honkers. By the way, the Guinness World Record was made, I guess, on these steps.
How do you feel?
Mad.
Someone threw out, they didn't make it.
40. 30.
30. We're almost to the halfway point. How do you feel? I'm all sweaty.
Yeah, I'm all sweaty. That's what I am. 20.
How do you like feel?
Fine.
You're like a little like jello.
My legs are fine. My ankles hurt a little.
Why get ready for 10?
Because 10 floors.
Yeah.
This is the countdown.
Okay. I bet you people are still waiting in line at the top. In most buildings in Europe, the first floor is not the ground floor. So we really have to go to 0. It's like an extra floor. I hear flowing water.
1, 0. Some more. Yay. Maybe 1.
Exit, it says. Water sound. Someone's going to the bathroom. Ooh, the archives. How do we get out? We just go out? Those are closed. I think we gotta go on this side.
Day 3.
Found a little deal here in the metro that you could get a cafe and croissant for $2.40.
$2.50, yeah.
$2.50.
So for $5 we got all this stuff.
And this is your first croissant.
It's good. Fluffy.
Is it the best croissant you've ever had?
No.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
But
We still got
we
it.
gotta go to a real pastry.
Yeah, we gotta go to a real pastry shop then. But okay.
Which we might do right after this.
Today we're going to just see what we can see. It's supposed to be raining too, so if it starts to rain, gotta put the camera away. But that's what we're gonna do today. We don't really have a plan.
Day view of the Montparnasse Tower.
Back here again.
The tower was even better during the day, as we were able to see so much of the city, and not just the Eiffel Tower. An interesting fact is that 4 times since 1995, the tower has been scaled all the way to the top by climbers using only their bare hands and feet without safety devices of any kind. Since our legs ached from the previous evening, this time we took the elevator to the bottom.
The Pantheon.
The Pantheon. Though the use of the Pantheon has varied over its history since 1790, today it hosts science displays and artwork. Below it is a crypt, which hosts the remains of French writers Voltaire, Rousseau, and Victor Hugo, as well as scientists Marie Curie and her husband, whose remains are sealed with a lead lining due to radioactivity.
Ready to go in the Pantheon? It is a museum devoted to French history and French people, and inside is also Marie Curie's lead-lined coffin. So I just read the information about this, and it's actually cooler than I originally thought. What's happening is the pendulum is swinging, and it's never changing. What's changing is the Earth. So the pendulum keeps swinging in the same plane, but what's happening is the Earth is spinning around. So it looks like it's moving, but it's really not. It's us that's moving.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Rousseau and Voltaire.
I don't know who they are. Who's that? Here's Scott's second choice. Banh-Mi Viet.
They have your stuff here?
So Scott's gonna get a banh-mi, probably with a boysenmen drink. Hello.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yep.
The banh-mi pork with the... that's a good one. Different.
And some country bread.
Delicious bread, tastes good. Fresh. Homemade. And everything else tastes good. Not the best banh mi, but it's up there.
What kind of meat is it? Because she didn't ask.
Pork.
It's
Yeah,
pork.
I had a choice. I think it's 3 different things. I looked at the pork one. So.
And then mine looks like some kind of combination pot. There's no plate of fresh greens or anything, or lemon or bean sprouts or any of that. But yeah, so that's different already.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
It has the lime already in there, so the citrus is already in there. The meat's already in there. The flavor is deep. The noodles is good. This is a very good pho, but it's different from anything that I've ever had. I would eat this again, so it's good. You should try some.
I like how they were like, here's how we like it. You're having it this way.
Yeah,
They didn't
there's no
ask you.
choices.
It's fresh and crisp. I like it.
It's good, right?
Yeah, I could eat that.
Yeah, me too. I am gonna eat that.
I still have to like, force myself to eat this.
Oh, sad. So this is real. Sweat, 91 degrees outside, eating pho. And by the way, this is one of the best pubs I've had in a long time. It has everything. It has all the flavor profiles in it. It's got, even though it doesn't have the side of cilantro or bean sprouts, it didn't need it. It just had so much flavor. I didn't use any hoisin or sriracha in this. It's just so good. Oh, that is surprisingly big. Yet, on the camera, it does not look that big.
That's sick,
So you can buy tickets to get to the top. Looks like via an elevator. But we've had enough panoramic views. I think we're good. We're off to next.
Well, let's walk around it and then head back.
To
We're
where?
going to go to the Eiffel Tower next. Ever looks big.
You can't see how big this thing is, but that guy, I probably come up to his shin.
It's big.
This thing is so massive. Scott said he read that a couple people have driven their planes through here.
Io ti giuro che mi faccio al costo di far chiamare la gendarmeria. Ti meno qui. Ti meno qui.
The Eiffel Tower from the ground. As we strolled past the Eiffel Tower, we could see a lot of souvenirs being sold, as well as people trying to get other people to pay for photos of themselves.
There she is.
He just needs.
We have this across the street, and across the street from that, we have New York.
We could also see the Trocadero Gardens fountains across the street, and view a lot of barges, tour boats, and restaurant boats traveling up and down the Seine River.
Museum of Modern Art.
And they clipped the car. He was going so fast. He
The Flamme de la Liberté. Initially offered to France by the US in gratitude for restoration work carried out on the Statue of Liberty in 1986, the monument is now presented as a commemorative dedication to Princess Diana, who was in a car crash on August 31st, 1997, in the underpass almost directly below this monument. Since that time, the monument has been constantly covered with messages and flowers, and the square has been renamed Place Diana in 2019. So sad.
Guy, he looks like he's walking himself.
It's day 4, and we kind of had a down day today where we're just working, catching up on some things. And now we're going to dinner, and we had to make reservations. And it's a place called the Bistrot Des Campagnes. And we're supposed to try and get duck confit. And they look pretty good, so we'll see how it is.
Hungry.
Yeah, we ate snacks for lunch, and tomorrow we'll probably do the opposite. We'll have some kind of a restaurant or something for lunch, and then have snacks for dinner.
I think so. Everybody cooking corn.
Mostly corn.
The hockey club. Cool. We have arrived. A little early. What? 10 minutes.
This would be the closest thing to French we've had so far.
I'm starving. Scott's going to get the grilled beef steak with chimichurri sauce and knife fries. And he wants me to get the pan-fried duck breast with cranberries. Today I got a beer. And my husband got a wine.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby. You gotta put a review then. Here's my duck. Comes with some kind of mash. Bread. Stole it out of the basket.
This is called beef and fries.
Yours looks good.
Oh yeah. We'll see. This will be our first grilled spread. I'm guessing it's going to be nice and tender.
Yep. With your butter knife.
Yeah.
Did it do it?
Yeah, it did it.
Oh, that is medium.
Yeah.
Oh, that's blue.
There you go. I got all kinds of different flavors throughout that bite. So it's buttery, and it's got a lot of herbs and stuff. I can taste some familiar ones like rosemary, and then there's just some that I don't know. And then some of them hit at the end, so it's like really good. It's quite an experience, and I really like the buttery taste. So.
Cut me off a piece.
Okay, let's do you. No steak knife yet. It's got a nice band of blue in the middle. Les fries. They're called.
It's real. It tastes real.
They call it fork fries. Which means it's bigger, I think. Oh yeah, it tastes like a potato. I like it.
Yeah. All right.
With seasoning on it. Like, that was really good. All right, here we go.
Some extra butter sauce in there.
Oh, you dripped on your shirt.
Oh no.
I know. You better use your napkin. Pause. Unpause.
That's very mild. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's mild, but it's good.
Well, let's see. You try yours. This looks like it's got some stuff on it.
Not better than my shirt.
This looks like a really amazing duck to me. I was just telling Sandy that I looked on the reviews for this place before we booked, and none of the pictures looked as good as what her plate looks like.
It is pink.
Alright.
Even though I ordered medium, it's still pink.
I think they're doing it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Mine's better than yours.
Oh, wow. That's great. So awesome.
It's so soft, and it has like this cranberry or something compote with it that gives it a sweet flavor. You try this. No.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is about a duck that's cooked really well, but it doesn't taste like anything else.
It's amazing.
So good.
It's really good. This is really good, y'all. What I can say so far is my favorite thing about Paris is the food. All the food has been wonderful here so far. There's my creme brulee. That's pretty big creme brulee. And yours is, oh my god.
This is awesome. I've always wanted one of these.
Jeez, that's like a dessert for 3.
No. Keep your eyes off of the dessert.
Go ahead and
they let
try
you go
it. No, you try that monster.
It's got like cream puffs with, I think, ice cream in it. And some kind of cream in the middle.
Did that shock you into the next century?
That's really good. I'm gonna eat it really slow and be here all night 'cause it's so good.
It's gonna melt on you.
Oh my god. What about this? This can't compete with mine, I don't think.
Oh, it's got a crispy top.
Yeah.
Custardy bottom.
Nice even burning on the... Is it your best creme brulee ever?
That is really good. It's really good.
Keep your eyes off my dessert.
You gotta try this though.
Okay.
Demolished.
I don't know. There was like so many things in there. The cold of the ice cream, and they had these almonds that were like they coated in something like sugar or whatever, and made them crunchy. And then the chocolate, and then the little cream puffs were like fresh made or something. It was awesome. Insane.
Yeah, you can tell by our plates that it was that good. I can't even say it wasn't good. It's so good.
Yeah. So we're walking home, and we can barely walk. We're so full from that meal. And I forgot to say the price. So all that stuff was $92, 92 euros. Here in Paris, the tip is included in the meal. So, you know, you don't have to add 20% to it. 92, that's pretty amazing, I think, for
The quality of
yeah,
food.
and the taste that we had. A huge dessert and so full. Like, it was worth it, I think.
Roll me home. Roll me home. All right, we're gonna have our coffee and breakfast here. We got some omelets and croquets and good things and cappuccinos and all kinds of stuff. Well. Look at that.
It's like a dessert.
Yeah. Lava Aza.
You gotta get a picture of this.
This is the kind of coffee they sell in Costco. I've seen it. Lava Aza.
Ooh, I could get you in it.
Are you gonna drink it with the straw?
Are you supposed to?
I don't know.
They gave us a straw. Alright, you try it with a straw. And then I'll record if people laugh at you, and then I'll decide what to
I
do.
wouldn't serve it with a straw if you weren't meant to use it with it. But we just ordered a croquet madame and a croquet monsieur. So we'll be getting those sandwiches in a second. The difference between the madame and the monsieur is
Monsieur.
That the madame has an egg on it.
Yes.
I like them eggs. Did I mix it? Oh, it's good.
You mixed it.
It's
It's
good.
good. All right. Woohoo. I tasted it before I mixed it. At the bottom was hot milk, and then it was the coffee, and then this foam at the top, and then you mix it together. You have like the mix of everything, just exactly how you taste them individually. It was pretty fun.
It's like voila.
Yeah, it was like voila.
So
Hi,
try
babe.
one of those.
Oh, what are these
I
over
want to
there?
know. I want to know what they are. Or everybody wants to know what
They're
they are.
probably really gross, I can tell. Alright. Oh, you're not gonna like them. It's sugar.
It's a sugar cube. Throw it in mine. I know you hate it. Ooh, that's cool. Plop.
There's the chocolate. Voila. There's no
So
chocolate.
there's Scott's and there's mine with the egg. Yahoo.
It's like a grilled cheese, but they put the cheese on the outside. Mine's the same, but not as much. So you can be the star.
Oh wow. It's your dream come true.
Beautiful. Getting all of that goodness?
I'm getting it. You'll have to repeat what you were saying there. Because
I said that's a good bite.
oh, I would have never guessed that's what you said.
It's good. It's exactly what it says.
All right.
Egg, ham, and cheese on a nice bread. Simple, delicious.
Woohoo. This is the best. So, whenever we're here working during the day, a lot of times there's somebody practicing the violin nearby, and they're really good. So, they're our background music. I can't tell which room they're in.
So I saw the stuff on Instagram, and people say it's the greatest stuff of all, and you can find it here in France. So it's a hazelnut paste, and it's supposed to be sweet, and they recommend putting it in yogurt. So got myself this yogurt. I'm gonna put some in it, and that'll be my dinner.
You open it like glue.
Okay.
Does it smell like anything?
No, put some on my finger first. Put some on yours. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. It tastes just like it says. It's like a creamy, nutty paste. Oh, it reminds me of something.
Kind of like a touch of cinnamon. Just a touch.
It's not super sweet. What does it remind me of? It reminds me a little bit of the bean paste that you use in the bottom of the shave ice, like the azuki beans.
Yep.
If I had to put a flavor on it, that's what it would be. So, two.
Whoa.
Cook a bunch, like they recommend. And that's gonna be my dinner.
You want to try that? Yeah, you want to try that? Or just, you think you know how it's going to be?
Yeah.
Looks thin.
What, the Greek yogurt?
Yeah.
Kinda. Ooh, that's good.
All right. Now I'm going to make my bread. Day 6.
Guess what? It's cold today. Finally, one cold day. Anyway, we're off to the Eiffel Tower. We're gonna do that tonight. So we're gonna do things in that area. Go eat somewhere. You know, the jazz, the same stuff we always do. Checking out the area. Alright, so this is where Scott decided he wants to eat. Anything special you're looking for?
They just have a variety here, so.
Alright. Here's the menu. Got a lot of couscouses. What to get? Oh, I like that. It's fish. Woo-hoo. Maybe I get that. Okay, so what'd you get?
I got the kind of steak he recommended.
Okay. I got the salmon. So,
I was
and
just
2 cappuccinos.
I was like, I was starting at the top, but I was going down to find my thing, and he's like recommended the steak. So, okay, that's what. Usually, what we do is get the thing that they recommend.
Oh no, we've come to the one place that charged us for water. Who would have figured? And it has chocolate in there.
It's really chocolate smelling.
Yeah, in their coffee. So I already gotta give a thumbs down. Yeah, sadly. But let's give it a try.
You gotta give it a try. It's such a light chocolate flavor.
It doesn't look light.
It's not so bad.
It looks super
If you
heavy.
stir it in, you'll barely know.
Okay.
Look how creamy that is.
So is it good?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
good breakup from today. We've been having a lot of coffees and they're all the same, so this is a good different one. You know, like
I had to put sugar in it just because. No. Sorry. Even with sugar.
their coffee's different.
Here's my salmon. Here's my sauce. I got rice instead of potatoes. Scott's just came with French fries, and there's his steak.
It smells good.
And there's him digging into it. I didn't even get the camera on, and the guy's
to
already
save
digging
time.
in it.
We've been working so hard. This will be less footage.
Okay, bon appétit.
Thank you.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you.
Nothing amazing, but it's good still.
Tastes like steak.
Yeah, it tastes like steak. It's a good one, not amazing. That salmon looks really good though. I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Glad I caught this first thing in the morning after I washed my hands. That way I didn't have dirty hands. Squeeze my lemon. It's good. It's not the best salmon I've ever had, but it's not the worst salmon I've ever had either. So, try this sauce. I don't know what it is. That sauce is funny. It's like putting spaghetti sauce. Salmon.
They said it was for the rice.
No, he said it was for fish.
I don't know. That's not what I got out of it.
Oh. Okay. Well, for the rice, it's still going to taste like spaghetti.
Yeah. And for mine, I forgot to try this sauce here, so I'll give that a try. It's some kind of like a mayonnaise, I think.
Looks like it's got dill in it.
Yeah. I don't think
Try
it
this
changes.
while you're at it.
Yeah, like Sandy said, it's not the best salmon, but it's not a bad salmon.
Alright. Yeah. It's okay.
You want
3
to
out of
try
5.
You
Yeah, I
should
want to
try
buy it.
it, but
Okay, so what I did is change it around, change myself around to eating it the way that French do. So I put the sauce on the rice, and I'm eating it like this. I'm not together with a whole nother dish, and it's pretty alright.
Rodin Outdoor Museum.
This is where the thinker is, the original thinker.
sculpture garden tickets.
Ah,
So there's a museum too, but we're just getting the sculpture garden.
how much were?
It was 13 euros each.
13 euros each to see the thinker,
Look, we
huh?
just go right there. We don't have to go get our money back.
Oh, that's it. We've seen him. Let's go. So we walked right out that door. And there's the thinker. We're done already. 26 bucks and 2 seconds later we're done. Shucks.
We were able to see Rodin's The Thinker and some of his other famous works as we walked around the gardens of this museum.
They say his works all look like they're moving, even this one, because his mind is somewhere else.
We'll stand up against him so we can get an idea of his size.
Oh, de toilet is die kant uit, zie ik. Oh, wil je even?
Take some time to walk around and appreciate the garden. Balzac. Making so much noise down there. This is a nice place. Back here we got a big building with some art.
Ja, dat.
That's where Napoleon.
You think that's Napoleon's tomb?
I think so.
Right back to the garden. Pretty park area.
Yeah.
People just come to hang out and eat and enjoy. Dun, da, da, da.
Wow, that's big.
Napoleon's tomb. What's it called?
Napoleon's tomb.
It is.
Pegasuses.
I love Vegas.
More. In the background is the Grand Palace. It's all made of glass, but it's closed, so we won't be able to go in it. But we can see these Pegasuses.
Pegasuses! Oh, you got a fish.
Yeah.
People be touching his toes.
Yeah. Are you gonna touch his toe?
How are you?
That looks very similar to the statue that's on top of the Berlin Wall. Or not the Berlin Wall, the Brandenburg Gate, I mean.
That one.
But it's different too. Simone Bolivar.
Ah, Simone Bolivar.
The liberator.
The Grand Palais was closed for renovations, but the Petit Palais directly across the street was open. The Petit Palais was completed in 1900 for only $400,000. The museum is split into two levels, with outer galleries hosting objects and inner galleries hosting paintings. The entrance rotunda and main gallery are especially grand and are reserved for sculptures.
There's where we're headed.
Yeah, this is a good picture. Only if you saw the other thing.
Girls on Instagram be like,
Good job.
you can do it.
I don't know how you did it. I could try, but it's not going to be the same.
The Eiffel Tower.
And we are in.
The only pass that was available when we booked, which was a few weeks ago by the way, was the one that lets you up to the second floor by walking the stairs. Being at the Eiffel Tower was fabulous.
I just read an article saying they're going to paint it a different color for the Olympics. So there's Eiffel Brown. Guess we'll see what they turn it into.
At 330 meters, 1,083 feet tall, the tower is about the same height as an 81-story building, and for 41 years, it was the tallest building in the world. Here, 18,038 pieces of steel are joined using 2.5 million rivets.
Here we stand in the center. And so we begin our ascent. How many steps?
I don't know. Maybe focus.
Lots. All right, let's go.
The climb up and down were fun and included interesting information along the way.
I think it's 700 something, but I'll put the number down here. All right, here's one sign. 328 for the warm-up to the first floor. That's the elevators that go up.
It goes up sideways.
Taking our time today because we want to stay until after the sun goes down. So we're taking these stairs super slow. We made it. First floor. Here's something interesting. They paint the outside, not really the inside.
We were surprised to find restaurants, bars, and food kiosks up here. And even more surprised that in the past, even more interesting things, such as elephants, have been up here as well. The climb from the ground level to the first level is over 300 steps, as is the climb from the first level to the second, making the entire ascent a 600-step climb.
Too bad it's fog. It would have been better if it was clear. There's the next set of stairs. Not too bad. Oh snap, look what he did. He got us ice creams or gelatos. Mine is vanilla. His is probably strawberry. Is that strawberry?
Strawberry.
Yeah.
You never go wrong.
I know him. And this is in the Eiffel Tower here. We're just gonna have a
We're at the
snack.
halfway point. We're taking a break.
Oh, waiting for the sun to go down. He's still in line.
They're both really good.
They are good. How much was this?
Each one was €6.
$6 each one. Ooh, yours is good.
Tangy.
He's so cute. He's scared. He was scared to get on top of here.
This is high up. There's only one clear one.
It was so nice of them to have these glass floors so you can see the people below.
Lots of places to eat and stuff. Second floor. Yeah. All right.
No.
After dark, the tower lights up, with a twinkling light display once per hour for 5 minutes.
There are toilets up here. Cafeteria, welcome to the second floor. It is busy, super busy up here. In about 10 minutes, the light show will start, so we're gonna head up to that second floor there and see if we can see it.
All those people are waiting to get shots of the tower light show. It should happen in about 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes.
Just came out. Here it is.
All right, making the descent down. They got a dummy guy up there. I guess that's an example of how they used to shuffle people up and down.
We'll be going soon. The elevator is pretty cool.
Yeah. So they've modified it since then. 118 steps to go. Oh, bright light, bright light, bright light.
Alright.
We're looking for food.
We're looking for food.
We're looking for food.
Look at this giant pan. Do you see how big that is? That's how big it is. Wow, that stuff looks pretty good.
All kinds of stuff for sale here, right outside the Eiffel Tower.
There we were.
Just ran out of power. Now we're in the middle of nowhere. I sure hope another tram doesn't come and blow through us.
Power just came on. like, we're moving. We better hurry.
We're gonna get off at the next stop. Oh, it is our stop. That's where Scott wants to eat. Grillades Istanbul.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to decide what to get.
Oh, I don't know. Can we share?
Yes. We can share.
Scott decided that he wants to get the number one. It's got lamb, Adana, and chicken. I don't know what Adana is. Grillades Istanbul. Those are those skewer things you like.
Yeah.
So you got garlic sauce.
And she didn't want to explain it anymore. So.
Garlic sauce and spicy sauce is what you got.
Yeah, we got exactly what you said. I was overthinking it. And it's not pita bread either, it's something different.
Here's his food.
This looks good. Looks better with glasses on.
Yeah, you let me know. Turn this around so I can have that salad near me, please.
This will be the line. You cannot cross that line. This is going to be cucumber sauce. Alright, let's try the chicken. Oh yeah. That's meat. Minced meat.
It's soft.
Yeah. That chicken is so soft and good. I could eat that all night.
You are gonna eat that all night.
And then the last is lamb. Oh wow. That was the best one.
I guess you love it. Voila.
It's insane.
Bon appetit.
Take a bite of that. Sorry, I'm trying to catch it. Alright, good teamwork. Oh no, I don't know what happened here. I'll put still recording. Yep. What do you think of that? This is insane, right?
Very meaty.
But it's delicioso. It's all got a great grilled flavor to it. And plus it's halal food. So we can eat it. Safe to eat.
Day 7.
Happy Louve Day.
It's Louve. It's our last day. Our last day on this continent. Holy cow.
Yep. Goodbye, Europe. Wow. Well, is London considered Europe?
Well, yeah, but that's why I said this continent. And,
Yeah.
and it's all probably the same continent too, but how else can we say just last day in Shenzhen area?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
guess.
Yes. Off to the UK and England.
Yeah. Great.
The Louvre that way. I said Louvre this way. No? Right there.
Yeah, we have to go to the pyramid.
What's funny is nobody's up this early. The subway was just about empty.
Yeah,
And
that is nice.
the mall down there was closed.
All the pickpockets are sleeping.
Part of the Louvre. And this is supposed to be the, oh, yeah, so gothic. The old metro line. I like that. Trying to fit it all in the camera here.
The Louvre. As I don't know much of the art, many of what follows has been found by searching the internet. The first thing we saw was the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci.
Now that we're in early, we're trying to head straight to the Mona Lisa and get that done with before we look around. So the crowd's not too bad. 9 o'clock in the morning when they first open.
Da Vinci was famous, even in his own day, as a genius who literally changed the world. He painted the Mona Lisa with a technique of his own devising called sfumato, in which he layered coats of semi-transparent paint, one on top of another, to create a sense of 3 dimensions using light and dark. At the time, it was revolutionary, and so he was creating images that literally no one else on the earth could create. Painted between 1503 and 1519, it was owned by French royalty for centuries. Over 80% of the Louvre visitors come specifically to see the Mona Lisa. Usually, visitors only have 30 seconds to admire the painting, but luckily, we didn't have any time limits. The Mona Lisa was stolen in 1911 and was not recovered for a full 2 years, leading the world to believe one of its finest works of artistic heritage was lost forever. The actual culprit was a Louvre employee with 2 accomplices. It is currently valued at $870 million in today's dollars. The Raft of the Medusa by Géricault. Due to poor navigation, the French frigate Medusa wrecked off the coast of Mauritius, and 151 of the 400 sailors on board ended up adrift on an improvised raft with a lot of wine, but very little food and water. Heavy drinking, mutiny, murder, and cannibalism ensued. When help finally arrived, only 15 of the original 400 were still alive. This painting is one of the most shocking things to see in the Louvre. Liberty Leading the People by Delaroy. Chances are you've seen this painting before, and if not, you've seen this lady's face. This is the unofficial national painting of France, depicting liberty as she leads fighters during the July Revolution of 1830. She is the same face you see on the Statue of Liberty. The Coronation of Napoleon by David. 33 feet by 20 feet, and commissioned by Napoleon himself, and painted by his official painter, Jacques-Louis David. There is some controversy surrounding this painting related to the Pope, and each of the faces are people who were actually in attendance that day.
So that is the Nike sculpture. Also in my Animal Crossing game.
The Winged Victory of Samothrace by Unknown. This is the statue of the goddess Nike, aka Victory. It was carved around 200 BC and is one of the oldest and most influential statues in the world. The Winged Victory has been exhibited here at the top of the main staircase since 1884.
So if you spend 30 seconds at every piece here in the Louvre, 24/7, it would take you 100 days to finish everything in this museum. It's really big.
So we better get going.
Yeah. The Great Sphinx of
Tanis. The Great Sphinx of Tanis, by Unknown. The date of this sphinx is thought to be as early as 2600 BC. It was discovered in the ruins of the temple of Amun-Ra in Tanis, Egypt's capital, during the 21st dynasty.
So back in the day, the Louvre used to be a defense fortress. And I think what we're seeing here is the remnant of it. Just as I said that, look at that. There's a picture of it. And it looks like that.
The Sleeping Hermaphrodite. What looks at first glimpse to be a naked woman reclining on a very soft cushion actually comes with a surprise. The cushion upon which the hermaphrodite reclines, which wasn't part of the original, was sculpted by none other than the Italian master Gian Lorenzo Bernini. It is not only a perfect match for the statue, but it is widely considered one of the softest looking cushions ever cut from stone. Venus de Milo, by Unknown. The Venus de Milo is one of the most famous classical depictions of female beauty. Along with the Mona Lisa and Michelangelo's David, this is probably the most recognized piece of art in the world, and its age is over 2,000 years. Hammurabi's Code, by Hammurabi. This is a Babylonian legal text composed from 1755 to 1750 BC. It is written in Old Babylonian, a dialect known as Akkadian, purportedly by Hammurabi himself, the sixth king of the first dynasty of Babylon. It is one of the oldest known recorded laws in existence, predating the Bible's Mosaic Law by well over 1,000 years. It is also one of the oldest readable texts ever discovered. Over 50 manuscripts containing these laws are known to exist. This copy in the Louvre is the oldest and most complete. Hammurabi claims to have been granted his rule by the gods to prevent the strong from oppressing the weak. Here are some examples of the 282 laws, showing how specific these laws were. Number 1. If a man accuses another man and charges him with homicide, but cannot bring proof against him, his accuser shall be killed. Number 2. If a man breaks into a house, they shall kill him and hang him in front of that very breach. Number 3. If a man should blind the eye of another, they shall blind his eye. Number 4. If a builder constructs a house for a man but does not make it conform to the specifications so that the walls then buckle, that builder shall make the wall sound using his own silver. Number 5. If a child hits his father will cut his hand. And if you're interested, there are many more laws which can be found online. If you have ever been to an art museum anywhere, you have definitely seen more than one classical figure chiseled from stone in the Greek style by an ancient hand. What you probably don't know is that the vast majority of these statues are copies, made by the Romans, of Greek originals. Not only are the original Greek statues much older than their Roman copies, often by hundreds of years, they are also much, much rarer. Only a fraction have survived to the present day.
We're still in the Louvre, and they have some restaurants and cafes down here that are pretty nice, so we decided to get this whole feast here. We got a regular croissant, we got a sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, and an apple dessert, and then 2 large cappuccinos. It's like a ciabatta, ham and cheese. It doesn't look like it have a lot of flavor, but it does. It's like full of flavor.
Yummy little sandwiches.
Yeah. Finished the sandwich. Now we're moving on to croissants. So here you go. The moment you've been waiting for. Not that great?
I like the one in the subway better.
Yeah, that was a good one. I liked it too. Well, good thing I have this other thing here. He wanted like a little plate.
Oh, it looks like
sliced up
apples.
apple, yeah.
Just burnt.
Yeah. You gotta eat it on this little plate, I guess. The end tastes burnt.
What does it taste like though?
Pretty good. It's like sweet, apple. The only part that's bad is the burnt part. The rest is really good. You gonna try? That's pretty good too.
I like the other one better.
Fluffiness in it. I don't think you got much apple.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, you should stick with me. This is the other place you can get in. Right here underneath. It's also an exit. I guess we're not under the pyramid. This is a different spot. This is the outside of Napoleon's tomb.
So in order to see Napoleon's tomb, you have to get a double ticket to the Paris Museum as well. The Army Paris Museum. So we're gonna do both and go through both.
Napoleon's tomb. First, we briefly went through the L'Armée Invalides, which was founded in 1670 by King Louis XIV as a hospital for wounded, sick, or elderly soldiers. Today it is a museum with almost 500,000 pieces from the history of France's military, dating back to the Bronze Age. Napoleon's tomb itself. Napoleon had been buried on St. Helena Island, where he was exiled and died in 1821. In 1840, King Louis Philippe decided to have Napoleon's remains transferred to Paris. After a major excavation work at this site, the body of the Emperor Napoleon was finally laid to rest here on 2 April 1861. The sarcophagus you see here is actually 5 coffins, one of tin, surrounded by one of mahogany, surrounded by 2 of lead, and surrounded by 1 of ebony. Surrounding the sarcophagus, 12 monumental winged women watch over the tomb.